Good afternoon, everybody. It is lunchtime on Wednesday. I'm recording this day off because I am that good. Currently sitting in the car waiting for Mum to come out of an appointment. Don't know when she's going to be. Been here for about an hour already so far. Could be longer. These things are unknown, unfortunately. But it is what it is. As you can see, my t-shirts turned up. My new ones. My Hail Mary ones. Fist my bum. Whoop. So yeah. They turned up, which is good. My hair is... it's alright. I brushed it. Doesn't look like it, but I did. Still coming out. Quite a lot. Disheartening. The more I wash it, the more hair comes out. It's probably quite loud in the car because I've got the AC on, because it's bloody up. It's 30 degrees outside, so I'm sat in an air-conditioned car because it's hot. But yes, as I was going back to my original point, hair is still coming out. Makes me want to wash my hair less and less. Slightly disheartening, but can't not wash my hair. My hair is quite greasy normally, which is really gross. And not the, I look like I've slicked it back greasy, just like you look dirty greasy. And that happens like after, like if I wash it and the next day it's like it, so can't really get away with not washing it. Doing these videos makes me very self-conscious about my teeth. Nothing wrong with my teeth, but I'm very aware that they're there. And they always look like I haven't brushed them. I have. I promise. I'm not gross. Only sometimes. But yeah. So I have to wash my hair, obviously. We all have to wash our hair, but the more I do, the more disconcerted I get. I washed it this morning and I actually had like almost... there was like I could sort of rub my hands together and then I made a little like hairball essentially, which is not ideal. So it doesn't look like it's coming out. It's still quite thick and luscious. However, but I was in those pictures I took the other day. I don't know if you saw them or not. I posted them on the book face and the gram. I posted some pictures of some before and afters, some progress pictures. Haven't done that in a while. Well, obviously haven't done it since I started. So the first, the befores I took February 19th, I believe it was. That was the day I started my LRD. And then the afters were taken on Sunday. And at that time I was 96 pounds down since February. It's fantastic. What I'll do is I'll show them now so you'll get to see them too. So, back in a minute. Welcome back. So, as you can see, there is a difference. I was nuts. I didn't think there was, and I was completely baffled when I actually looked and I was like, actually, there is a difference, and it's a sort of somewhat noticeable one, which is nice. Bear with me 2 seconds. Apologies. Just got a text asking if I can get Mum a drink, so I'm just asking how long she's going to be, because it might be that I have to go and get one and take it to her, or she's going to be coming out soon and then we can grab one while when she's back. So waiting for a reply on that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. As you can see, there's a bit of a difference, which is nuts, and you'd hope there would be after losing 96 pounds, which is the equivalent of about a 10-year-old apparently. I have not weighed any 10-year-olds to verify this information, but going on what I've been told in regards to, well, I say in regards to Mark the Farmer's vlog saying that his son, who's 11, weighs 110. So I'm roughly about, I've lost about a 10-year-old, give or take. So there is that. But yeah, so it's not been too bad. Actually, this t-shirt is about 2 sizes smaller than what I was wearing beforehand. it's a little bit snug around the middle, but otherwise it's actually not too bad, which is quite nice. I still feel a bit self-conscious wearing it, because when I'm like out and about, it does ride a little bit, so I'm like constantly pulling it down. I don't know if I need to, but it's what it feels like it's doing, so I have been sort of like pulling it down and whatnot, trying to feel a little less self-conscious. But yeah, I'm going to quickly check my texts and I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. And I'm back. I don't know if you got the first bit, so I'll say it again. Quick drinks run to Mum. She's hot. She'll be in another half hour to 40 minutes, so fair enough. Can't remember where I was at. I was talking about losing my hair. So yeah, that's been fun. But like I say, it's been some little victories this week. This t-shirt fitting, it's quite nice, and it's got Rocky on it, so can't complain about that. I've got some other ones at home as well. Another one that's got Rocky on it like this, but it says Amaze, Amaze, Amaze underneath it. And then just a light one that says Amaze, Amaze, Amaze. So we like it. I do, as you can probably tell, I'm a fan of Project Hail Mary. I think it's a good film. I enjoyed it a lot. I've seen it a few times now. I'm looking forward to the DVD coming out, because yeah, I actually have started building up my DVD collection again. Had one for a while, got rid of it, getting a bit annoyed at streaming services, so I thought I'd start building on up again. So I sort of am doing Blu-rays and the occasional DVD if it's too old, but yeah, it's going well so far. Picked up a few bits already. Might have a look today if I get a chance. Going to CEX. Not sponsored, unfortunately. If they want to sponsor me, I'd love it. But yeah, pop in there. It's becoming a bit of an addiction. Me and the family do like a little trip to CEX to go do some bargain scaring. Found a couple of games in there as well, so that's quite cool. I just bought, well, I'm going to be buying, I don't know actually. When it comes to games, just looking at older ones. New ones I'm not overly fussed about. I'm going to get Fable 3 when that comes out, but that's not coming out until next year. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 4, maybe get it, but I don't know. Probably, because jump on that bandwagon, as it were, but I don't know. But we'll see, you never know what you're going to find, so I was looking through an auction site last night. It wasn't eBay, it was a movie auction site. They're selling loads of memorabilia and autograph stuff from various films, and there was one poster, a signed poster for a film that I used to really enjoy, called Above the Rim, and it had signed poster. I was like, oh, I might have to look at, might look into the auction, but I'll see if I can find it today at some point, so I'll have to have a look around. But yeah, this week has been fairly unexciting. Chilled out for Thursday, Friday, just worked, played the Xbox. Mum's not been too well, which is why we're at the hospital, funny enough. She had been diagnosed with pancreatitis a few weeks ago, and it seems to be showing the same pain that she had then, so getting assessed again. She was on antibiotics for it, but I think they ran out, so she might be going on more. But she's been in a lot of pain, so this weekend we've not really done a lot. A colleague of mine did have some tickets to go and see Madness at Canterbury Cricket Ground, which would have been fantastic. And I spoke to her and I managed to buy the tickets from her, which is great. And I was like, oh, nice one, because it's Mum's birthday is tomorrow, the 13th of August. It's like, early little birthday present, go see Madness at the cricket ground, go and have a little dance, and enjoy ourselves. But I bought them Friday night, Saturday-ish, I can't know, it was Friday night I bought them, and then Saturday she started going down and down and down and down and down to the point where Sunday she couldn't get out of bed at all, so unfortunately didn't go, but it is what it is. But got some stuff planned for her birthday. I'm not going to say anything because she does watch these. So by the time next week comes on, I'll be able to fill you in on what we've actually done. But got some bits and pieces planned, which is going to be fun. So I'm a bit like a magpie. I get sidetracked. I like people watching, and then people walk past. I'm not watching them, which is not great when you're trying to vlog and talk to a camera when you're sort of looking everywhere else. But I will try and be a bit better. So yeah, that was that. And then this week, pretty much been the same. Monday, Tuesday, and today. She's been really in a lot of pain to the point she's actually finally put on a slow release morphine patch, which she was like adamant she wasn't going to put on, and then she was like, fine, I give up. She got prescribed it because she's in a lot of pain, but she didn't want to put it on, and now she's finally done it, so that's helping out a little bit, which is nice. Like I say, we're at doctors today, so hopefully they'll have some news in regards to what the plan of action is for that. So in that regard, not a lot's really been going on. I'm down 1.6 pounds this week. Not the biggest loss, but it is still a loss, so we take those wins. As I say, the total is now 96.6, creeping closer and closer to that 100. I am now down to the next stone, so I am 32.13, I think it was, or 32.12.4, I don't know. I'm down to 32, so I'm quite happy about that. Obviously we're going to keep going. Next goal was under 32, so woo-woo. And that's pretty much it. Like I say, it's just not been that exciting. It's been a lot of just looking after Mum the last couple of days, which is what it is. I am a carer, and that is part of my job. She's not been well, so we keep an eye and make sure that she doesn't if she needs anything, I'm about. And like I say, today we're at the hospital. It did mean I have to finish work early to go, and I don't know if I'm going to get back on at work today at all. Like I say, obviously how long it takes for her to get out and what we're doing after that, but this is life. Other than that, it's been pretty mundane. Like I say, I've got the before and afters, so hopefully you enjoy them. It's already happened, so I'm not going to give you a trigger warning. I am shirtless in them. I might put a trigger warning up beforehand if I remember, but well, either way, you're going to see my nipples. Ooh. I might have to blur that, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. As I say, the struggle continues. The hair is thinning. And you'll see in the pictures, the back of my hair, you can see how thin it seems to be getting. I don't know if it is thinning or if it's just the way that my hair was, because it likes to do what it wants half the time, and I'm very lazy. I brush my hair, but sometimes I don't, and it just looks like I've got bed hair. So it might be bed hair, it might be thinning, I don't know. But that was concerning, and like I say, today in the shower when I was washing my hair, I had like a hairball come out, so that wasn't ideal. Disconcertion. But we move, that's all we can do. Taking my vitamins, take them twice a day. Taking my calcium and vitamin D. Taking my lansoprazole. I had like 5-6 days without it because I ran out and I was waiting for the repeat to come in. And I was starting to get really bad like heartburn and stuff, so taking it again was really actually quite relieving. It tastes bloody awful. It's a dispersible tablet, so you have to put it on your tongue, and obviously it just dissolves. The only problem I have is because I am on CPAP and wear a mask when I go to bed, because I stop breathing in my sleep. Because I wear that, I have a humidifier on it and stuff as well, but my mouth gets really dry in the mornings, so I wake up and my tongue is like a, I don't know, dry sponge. Either way, it's super dry. My mouth is super dry, so I have to have to have a drink, and then essentially swill water in my mouth to try and hydrate it again, just to try and get any sort of moisture back in it. And I take my normal meds in the morning, and I'm meant to take in the evening, but I take the lansoprazole in the morning. So when my mouth is still trying to hydrate, and I'm taking a dispersible tablet, it does get a bit gross. And it tastes bloody awful anyway. All medication tastes awful. I get it's not. I don't understand why it can't taste nice. I get it's medicine, but still. They used to make like liquid antibiotics taste like bananas and stuff when you're a kid, why can't they have like flavoured pills now? Because they all taste friggin' awful. But yeah, anyway, that's my little weird rant for the day. I'm going to wait for Mum, I'm going to have a drink myself, and I'll see you again next week, and it will be a little bit more informative because I've actually done stuff, because we've got some exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of days. Yeah. But for the time being, I'm going to go, and I'll catch you again next week. Bye.